Hello everyone, very good evening. Welcome back once again to your favorite channel. Obviously, it is StudyIQ IAS English, and my name is Praveen Mishra, and we are going to discuss today about this topic, the transfer, or let's say not the transfer actually, but the appointment of some new governors in the states of Goa, Haryana, and the Union Territory of Ladakh. So what you can see on your screens, okay, Goa and Haryana to get the new governors, whereas Ladakh to get the new lieutenant governor. So what is the whole news? What is the whole scenario? So the president, honorable president of India, Droupadi Murmu, she has accepted the resignation of the present, that is right now considered as former governor as well. That is once upon a time an army man and right now a governor known as General B.D. Mishra, who is retired from army in the year 1995 and was taking care of the lieutenant or was taking care of the Union Territory of Ladakh since 2023. So he has finally resigned, citing his health concerns, and now the very same president has appointed the new person, as you can see the name here itself, okay, that is Kavinder Gupta, to be the new governor or the lieutenant governor of the state or the Union Territory of Ladakh, right? So this is what the reshuffling has been going on, okay? So yes, good evening guys, good evening, Diksha, namaskar. कैसे आप सब लोग? Hope you guys are doing all fine and fantastic. Okay, so keep studying well and keep watching the sessions. That is going to do your value addition, knowledge addition, always boosting up your confidence for sure, right? Okay, so B.D. Mishra sir has retired, and to him, okay, when you talk about the replacement, has come in the name of Kavinder Gupta, who will be the new lieutenant governor of the Union Territory of Ladakh. Now let's talk about the position of governor. Who is a governor? Okay, so just like at the center we have got president, so governor is the nominal head of the state, just like president at the union level. So we talk about, like, we have got this, right? So de jure and de facto, right? Two types of leader. So de jure as in the nominal, okay, and de facto as in the real, right? So we have got here president, okay, the president and the governors, those who are considered as the nominal head, whereas we have got the prime minister at the central level and chief ministers at the state level, okay, those who are considered as the real head, right? So governor, just like the president at the center, is the nominal head of the state, right, as appointed by the center, also considered to be many of the times in political humor terms or politically sarcasm terms as the agent of center into the states, going ahead with the proper administration and proper implication and application of the federal structure, right? Governor plays a very vital role in connecting the communication or being a bridge of communication between the center and the states, right? So articles 153 to 162 in part 6 of our Indian constitution deals with the governor's role and specifically talk about the constitutional position of the governor. So article 153 clearly mentions that there shall be a governor for each state, but there is a catch as well. One person can also be the governor of multiple states, right? Okay, let's say, for example, there is a person X who is the governor, let's say, of Assam. That person X can also be the governor of West Bengal, right? So this provision was subsequently added through the 7th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1956, right? So one person could be the governor of multiple states, 2 or maybe more states as well. So this is what has been mentioned, that nothing in this article shall prevent the appointment of same person as governor for 2 or more states. Remember, this thing was not written in the original constitution. This thing was written only in the 7th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1956. Okay, yes, hello Prithvi, very good evening. How are you doing? Right? Okay, now let's talk about the other thing, appointment of the governor. Who appoints the governor? So the governor is appointed by the president, but we know it very well, the president works on aid and advice of the Central Council of Ministers, the real executive, what we term as, right? So under article 74, Okay, this has been mentioned. Okay, that is, the president shall work as per the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers that shall be headed by the Prime Minister, who is considered there as primus inter pares, right? The Latin phrase that says the Prime Minister is the most shining star among the other stars. Right, okay, that is part of the Council of Ministers, leading the Council of Ministers. Okay, right. Sir, at the same time, yes, Diksha, it is possible. At the same time, one person can be the governor of 2, 3, 4 states, 5 states. Okay, there is no limit. Okay, as per the Article 153, right? So there is no limit to it. Okay, so what do we have here? The governor of a state shall be appointed by whom? By the president, by the warrant under his or her hand and seal, right? So in practice, the union government, that is basically the Council of Ministers, headed by the Prime Minister, advises the president to appoint a person, okay, to be the governor of one single state or 2 or more states, like that. Okay, now there is no consultation required with the state government. Okay, so let's say, for example, the President of India thinks that she's going to appoint Mr. X as the governor of, let's say, Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, so do she needs to take consultation, or the central government needs to take any kind of a consultation with the state government? Absolutely not. So literally no consultation with the state government is required. Okay, the center is having the absolute discretion over the appointments of the governor, okay, inside the respective states, right? Now, the eligibility criteria as per Article 157 and 158. First and foremost, obviously, the but obvious fact, the governor must be a citizen of India. Okay, what is the minimum age? 35 years of age. Okay, and then the third requirement, what is that? Should not, as you can see, should not be a member of parliament or any state legislative assembly or council. And in case there is a person who is already a member of parliament or member of any legislative assembly or council, then the person should firstly resign before taking the oath or before assuming the office of the governor of any state. Okay, so let's say here is Mr. X, okay, who is the member of parliament, and this Mr. X is to be appointed as the governor of Kashmir, for example. Okay, so what Mr. X needs to do? Firstly, Mr. X needs to give the resignation to the office he is holding. That is, he needs or she needs to give up the membership of the parliament in case if the member of parliament is there, or membership of the legislative assembly or the council, okay, whatsoever. So what is to be done? Just simply not be a member of parliament or any state legislative assembly, okay, or a council, whatever. And finally, yes, should not be holding any office of profit as per Article 158. Right? And now the biggest controversy here, the term of office, fixed or not. So let's uncover this mystery. Okay. Well, under Article 156, the governor shall hold office during the pleasure of the president. And if we say that is the tenure fixed, so answer is yes. A fixed tenure has been given as per the constitution under Article 156. Okay, that is 5 years. Okay, but there is a catch. Okay, can be removed any time by the president. The governor can be removed any time, literally any time by the president. Okay, right? Kashmir is not having the governor. Like, for example, there, just giving you for an example, right? Okay, let's change the example. Let's take it Gujarat, Maharashtra, UP, any particular state, right? Okay. So, can be removed any time by the president. Okay. Can resign by writing it to the president, and also can continue beyond the period of 5 years until a successor is appointed or the very same person is reappointed. Okay, right? Now, if we go ahead with the reality check, the term is not fixed. Okay, but this is a false statement. Whenever you encounter this type of a term, please mark that this is a false statement. The Constitution has itself fixed the term. Okay, under Article 156, it has been mentioned that the governor holds office for 5 years. There is a catch that president can anytime remove the person from the office. That's true. But is the tenure fixed? Yes, the tenure is fixed. It is mentioned directly under Article 156. Okay, so this is what we need to understand. And now, the most important thing, the controversy with regard to the removal of the governor from the states. Okay, so the procedure and the controversies, that what we can mark here. Too much controversies have been confining here. Okay, so the first thing, no formal impeachment process like president. Okay, like for example, we have got the proper impeachment procedure for the president. But for governor, there is no procedure mentioned in the constitution. Governor can be removed just with a written letter of the president. So president, it is high possibility that president will write a letter, sign, and will send the governor, and the president, the governor is said to be removed immediately. Right? Okay. So that means the governor works on what? Governor works on the pleasure of the president. So doctrine of pleasure is totally applicable here. And what is the pleasure of president? Pleasure of president is absolutely the pleasure of Council of Ministers, as we have already understood through Article 74. Right? Now, the most important case that needs to be marked, that surrounds the controversy for the removal procedure, okay, of the governor. The name of the case is BP Singhal versus Union of India. Many of the times students, they do misinterpret it with Shreya Singhal case. See, the surname remains common, that is Singhal. Okay, but Shreya Singhal case and BP Singhal case, they are totally poles apart. They do not have any relation within themselves. The BP Singhal case is related to the position of the governor. Shreya Singhal case is related to the fundamental rights of the citizens, specifically under Article 19, Clause 1, Subclause A, that is freedom of speech and expression. Right? So BP Singhal versus the Union of India case 2010. Okay, it is related to the office of governor, in which Supreme Court clearly ruled that the president can remove a governor without assigning any reason, but arbitrary and malified removal is unconstitutional. That is based on totally political grounds. So governors, they cannot be removed on political grounds alone. Okay, their removal must be based on concrete, bona fide grounds and not on the grounds of political mileage, milestones, or any type of political benefit. So guys, this is it with regard to the office of governor. And now we have got some differences to be discussed. So as you can see, the facts and the details. So emoluments we talk about. So all the emoluments, salaries, allowances, etc., they are decided by the state legislature. Remember, though the governor is appointed by the president, but his or her emoluments, etc., they are all decided by whom? They are all decided by state legislature through the act known as Governors Emoluments, Allowances and Privileges Act of 1982. It is not the president or the union that decides it. Okay, it is the state legislature. Then we talk about immunity. Okay, we have got Article 361, that is also considered as an exception to Article 14, where the governor who is inside office cannot be prosecuted or arrested. Okay, only till the time he or she has assumed the office, not post office. That is, not after the term has ended or the governor has been removed. Okay, talking about judicial powers, so just like president, the governor also possesses some pardoning powers. Okay, so it is mentioned under Article 161. Okay, governor can grant pardons, but not, okay, with regard to the death penalties, as well as not with regard to the court-martial offenses. Okay, so just like what we have got the pardoning powers with the president. Okay, we talk about Article 72. Right? So the president can grant pardons even in the case of death sentence and even in the case of the court-martial offenses. But governor cannot grant pardons with regard to the death sentences as well as the court-martial offenses. And let's talk about the discretionary powers. So governors, they do also hold some discretionary powers, like for example, reserving the bills for the president, then recommending the president's rule under Article 365, and appointment of the chief minister in case of hung assembly. So guys, this will be the homework for you all. What do you mean by the term hung assembly? Okay, so what is hung assembly? you can let me know into the comment section after the class, okay? Or else you can also share your homework over my Telegram channel that is in the name of PRV Live, or you can also scan this QR code and connect with me on my Telegram channel, okay? So you can there direct message me, okay? So what is hung assembly? Please write a proper note, or else if you can't share over the Telegram, you can also let me know your answers into the comment section as well. Or else you can share your answers over my Instagram account that is with the username Praveen Mishra _2107. Right, everyone? So please do share it. And apart from that, do not forget to subscribe to the StudyIQ IAS English channel, knowing it very well. The channel is providing you all day long the full quality and the quantity of content. And remember, the last thing, it's 14th of July end today. And tomorrow, that is by 15th of July, we are also having the end of the Guru Kripa sale. That is, the batches are also going to commence from tomorrow. That is from 15th of July. That is known as Resolution Batch with 1000 plus hours of live classes, access to recorded lectures taught by the greatest educators of this nation, including the prelims test series, mains test series, as well as the interview guidance program. Everything under one single subscription, right? And the most beautiful thing that I love about the subscription is the MRP, okay? That is the mains residential program, right? What is this mains residential program? As in simply, if you qualify your prelims, that for sure you are going to, okay? So it's the first Monday of the auspicious Sawan festival. So Tathastu, you are going to qualify your prelims there, right? And once you have qualified your prelims, don't worry about your mains. It will be totally on us. That is on StudyIQ. You'll be called to Delhi. Your accommodation will be given to you by us. Okay, so your accommodation in Delhi's Rajendra Nagar, that is the hub of civil services, will be on us, okay? And yes, you will be having the opportunity to learn from the very same great mentors, from the very same great educators in the offline mode, okay? And just go through your proper mains preparation within those 3 months of the time period, right? Okay, so remember guys, the mains residential program is waiting for you, the interview guidance program is waiting for you, the prelims test series as well as the mains test series, everything is waiting for you under just one subscription that is known as Resolution, right? So one subscription to crack it all. And what is the amount of subscription I need to pay? So it is starting just from rupees 9,999, but with a catch. You will get this discount, you will get the maximum discount only when you have got this promo code with yourself that is named as PRV Live. So guys, quickly grab this opportunity. Please copy the promo code, apply it before enrolling yourself within any subscription. And remember, you have to enroll before the end of 15th of July because the batches shall start from tomorrow onwards and the sale shall be ending tomorrow onwards itself, okay? So remember guys, just take on the decision and let nothing come between you and your success, okay? Yes, Disha dear, the Hindu newspaper analysis class is going on daily dear, okay, live at 9 a.m. I'm not taking those sessions these days. It is our Shubham Sagar sir, our beloved Shubham Sagar sir, who is taking the Hindu analysis class morning 9 a.m. Okay, so if in case you are not aware, so don't worry, okay, Shubham Sagar sir is there, 9 a.m. on the very same channel, that is the StudyIQ IAS English. So you can just go and scroll through the live section of the channel, okay, and you will get the videos. And tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. he shall be live with you guys, okay. So this is me, Praveen Mishra, signing off for the day. Thank you so much for joining. I hope the concept with regard to the governor is all crystal clear in the very short, some fraction of minutes, okay. So thank you so much, guys. Once again, good night. See you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye. Take care. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.